Let's talk about the mock draft for 2026.
Welcome to the Commander's Supreme Club. We are building something legendary here, but we need you strong. Hit that like button right now. Show your power. Share this with your crew. Let them know where the real action is happening. And most importantly, subscribe. Don't miss a single moment of greatness. Join the family. We are waiting for you.
Yo, it's official. Like a referee with a whistle. So like and share this episode. So let's talk about the 2026 NFL mock draft by Mel Kipers. A lot of this, when it comes to the draft, a lot of this is just predictions, man. Nobody really knows 100% how these players are going to get picked. One thing we do know is Fernando Mendoza is going to be the number one pick. We do know that. Everyone would agree with that. Everyone would agree with that. They won the NCAA championship. He was the quarterback for Indiana. So that's kind of a done deal. And Raiders get the number one pick. Everyone can agree with that. But after that, man, look, we really don't know. You got David Bailey going to the Jets at number 2. You got Orville Reese going to Arizona at number 3. You got Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame going to the Tennessee Titans. Now, see, I wouldn't be mad if the Commanders drafted Jeremiah Love. But a lot of people don't think he's going to be there. Based on this mock draft, he's not. So I don't know. We'll see. But, we'll see what happens. I'll talk about more of that in a minute. At number 5, we got Caleb Downs. Now, a lot of people want the Commanders to draft Caleb Downs. A lot of talk about that. I wouldn't be mad at that either. Oh, he's going to New York. Now, there's some people feel like the linebacker, Sonny Styles, is going to be going to New York. But according to this mock draft, they got Sonny Styles going to the Commanders. So I don't know. And then we got Monroe Freeling, offensive tackle from Georgia, going to Cleveland Browns. So this is going to be interesting. And then you got Cornell Tate going to the Saints from Ohio State. Now there's some people that think the Commanders were interested in him as a wide receiver. So I don't know. And plus, if I'm not mistaken, Tyson, I think they had him on a visit in the facility with the Washington Commanders last week. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Cincinnati's, they got cornerback from LSU, Delaney. Miami's, they got Tyson down with going to Miami. I think he's a really good receiver, by the way. I think, in my opinion, I've seen Arizona State play a few games. I would probably take Tyson over Tate. But I don't know if Tate is going to still be there at 7. But at the same time, I'm the type of guy. I'm like, look, just take the best available player at the time, man. We don't really know how this thing gonna go. Dallas had McCoy, had cornerback from Tennessee. We got LA got Francis, offensive tackle. Baltimore got Spencer, offensive lineman. Tampa Bay got Kenyon, tight end from Oregon. He's a good tight end. Let me see. Got Ty Simmons from Alabama, quarterback. He's okay. He's going to New York Jets. Well, the Jets just traded for Geno Smith, so I guess Geno probably play 1 year and that's probably going to be it. And I guess the plan is for the Jets to try to get a quarterback in there. So I guess that's the plan. I don't know, you know. So Geno is going back to where he started from, the New York Jets, you know. And no one is successful playing for the New York Jets. Nobody is. So Detroit, they got Proctor from Alabama, offensive tackle. Minnesota Vikings have Dillon from Oregon, safety. Carolina Panthers, Emmanuel McNeil Warren for safety. Dallas got another number one pick. C.J. Allen, linebacker from Georgia. He's a good linebacker. Pittsburgh, I'm not going to mispronounce that name. He's a guard. Los Angeles Chargers, defensive tackle Peter Woods. Philly got an offensive tackle, Max. I'm not going to mess up the last name. Cleveland Browns got a number one pick. Lemon, wide receiver. He's a good receiver. Chicago, defensive end, Zion Young. He's a good player. Terrell, cornerback from Clemson, Buffalo Bills. Offensive tackle, Blake Miller from Clemson, San Francisco. Christian Miller, defensive tackle from Georgia. He's going to Houston Texans. Brandon Sessi from South Carolina. He's a cornerback. The name sounds familiar, but he's going to Kansas City Chiefs. And Folk, defensive end from Auburn, going to Miami Dolphins. New England Patriots is Casey Concepcion, wide receiver from Texas A&M. And Seattle Seahawks is getting Colton Hood, cornerback from Tennessee. So that's the first round. All right, but, I don't know. We don't know how this thing really going to go. These are all predictions. I know for the most part, Mel Kiper's predictions is probably the best. I would say he probably got the best intel out of everybody, out of all of these quote unquote insiders, on television or whatever. But I'm under the conclusion that whichever is the best player available, that's the player that the Washington Commanders should pick, in my opinion. I would like to see Jeremiah play with Jaden Daniels, but he might not be there. He might not be there. And I would be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised if the Tennessee Titans drafted Jeremiah Love. Because, they have a good running back, but he's not like Jeremiah Love. Jeremiah Love is a special talent. So, I don't know. I think if I'm going to predict if the Tennessee Titans don't draft him, the Cleveland Browns might draft him. I don't think he's going to make it to number 7 because the Cleveland Browns, they don't have a good running back. Last I checked, they got, I'll take that back. They have a good running back, but he ain't like Jeremiah Love. That's all I'm saying. So if the Tennessee Titans don't draft him, he's probably going to get drafted by the Cleveland Browns. More than likely. You know, that's my prediction. And like I said, we'll see. We'll see how this thing shakes out. But hey, you tell me what you think. Like, share this episode, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, I'm out.
Like and subscribe